Hey everyone, welcome back to Snap Bolt. We got another vintage cube draft here. I had a pack one, pick one in front of us, and nothing too sweet. No Moxes, no Soul Rings, no Black Lotuses. There are some good cards though. I do like taking Signets. There's also Thoughtseize. Chalice can be good as well. We could take like a fatty like Inferno Titan or maybe even Gearhulk. We can even take Enlightened Tutor. But I don't really like these tutors as much. Might just take... I guess it's between Signet and Thoughtseize for me. I think I'm just going to take Thoughtseize. This effect is so strong. I'm going to go with that and just try to stay open, see what else we get. So we could take another really strong black card in Grave Titan. And take a multicolor card like in like Nicol Bolas, but I don't see why we'd take that over Grave Titan. Could also just take Tropical Island. I think I'm leaning towards even taking Trop like over. I could also just take Force. I don't think it's Mold Drifter. So I guess the pick is between Grave Titan, Trop, and Force. There's nothing else really, I don't think that close. Force is also an effect that's just so good in Vintage Cube because people are doing really powerful things. So being able to stop them like basically no matter what is really, really good, but you do need a fair amount of blue cards. If you want to stay on color, obviously Grave Titan would be the best pick. I think Trop leaves us the most open. We could be like a bug deck. We could just forget this Thoughtseize and be a different deck. Trop is just so good. Alright, this is pretty easy. I'm going to take Wooded Foothills. Gets our Trop. There's also like Mystical Tutor here, Strip Mine. Nothing else I would even consider, honestly. But this Wooded Foothills is exactly what we need. I like playing a lot of colors. Let's try to do that. Ooh, wow. There's so many good cards here. There's Elesh Norn, Battle Ball, Plow, Snapcaster, Deluge, Plateau. I really just want to take this Plow. Because then, yeah, we have a black card and then two lands that aren't black, and then now we're taking a white card. But then just like depending on what we get, if we just lose like one or two of these cards, like we're just taking such strong cards. Yeah, Battle Ball is good. Snapcaster's good. Could take Snapcaster over Plow, but I just like Plow a little bit too much. I'm going to take that. Now I'm definitely going to take this Windswept Heath. Other considerations could be Miscalc. I don't even think Lava Claw. Yeah, slamming Windswept. Fetch lands are good. Now... I said I don't like Vamp. Like the tutors that put on top, I don't like as much. That being said, I could still take it. Chrome Mox can also be fine. Yeah, it's like Mox, but you discard a card. But that's still okay. Helix, Vamp, Chrome Mox here. I'll take Vamp here. Looks like we might even just like be able to be like Black-White Control, which is an archetype I like. That being said, we could just take Elspeth Sun's Champion. If we just totally want to like change up, we could take Show and Tell. I do like that archetype as well. Could also, I guess, take Trophy or even Queller. I guess I could take Queller over Elspeth. I'm going to try that and just try to have like a lower curve and just play like really good cards. Wow, Wheel of Fortune's still there. You know, I'm actually going to go off the deep end here. We have Vamp with Thoughtseize, Plow, and some good mana already. We could like potentially even be Storm. There might be some good combos we can get with this wheel. I think it's better like higher upside than taking like Disenchant or Boros Signet. So I'm gonna take it. Now it's either like Everflowing Chalice or Inferno Titan, really. Just gonna take Inferno Titan. Not sure what we're doing, but we're taking some good cards and seeing where it goes. Guess Bedevil is fine. Not sure if we'll play it. A lot of black and red cards coming around. I'll take a Terminate. Slamming Plateau here for sure. Windswept Heath and Wooded Foothills both fetch it. Yeah, Hero, sure. I'll take that over Sword. I'll take a Ravages. So we're kind of like black, red, and splash white and blue at this point. And we also have a Trop. Okay. Nice. I'm just looking to be kind of like 4 or 5 color mid-range at this point. Couldn't play wheel or cut it, but I think take it when we did was fine. Had a pretty high upside. There's no question I'm taking Time Lock. I like balance probably more than the average person, especially because usually I'm drafting like every like Signet and like Mox, and it's good with artifacts. But it's also just like 2 mana Wrath of God a lot of times. Push is another good card in this pack, but yeah, gonna slam this Time Lock. Alright, we need some black mana fixing, so we could take Darkslick Shores, but there's also Misty Rainforest. The fetch lands are just so good. They're so much better than like these type of lands, because if we pick up like an Underground Sea or a Bayou or the like, then this just gets so much better and becomes a tri-land. I'm going to take Misty. We're not green yet. I also would like this Oracle, but I'll content with taking a fetch land here. Alright. So there's Basalt Monolith, Ajani, Hallowed Fountain, Taiga, Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls is really good. That being said, I still think I'm going to take one of these lands. We already have pretty good cards. I just want to be able to cast them. We have a Plateau and a Trop. I think it's more important. Actually, I was about to say the Taiga, but I think the Hallowed Fountain's actually more important with the way our deck's looking, because we don't even have a green card yet. We might want to play one or two, but I think the blue and white land is more important, even if it's like a shock land rather than just like a duel. The most powerful card in the pack is probably Channel, but we're not set up to abuse that. But Ashiok is also really, really good. And some other type of decks, Opposition would be insane. But yeah, this is an easy Ashiok here. Now I'm probably just going to take another land, just going to take Blood Crypt. Our Wooded Foothills gets it. That's it at the moment, but it's just another nice duel. The deck's looking solid right now. Don't want the fast bond. This is fine. Man, I do want this Slumbering Falls, but I'm going to take Path here. For sure going to take Path. See, taking this Hallowed Fountain was definitely right, because we have Misty that gets Hallowed Fountain and Windswept Heath that gets it. So we essentially have like 3 Hallowed Fountains in our deck, assuming those fetch lands don't need to get another duel before, but definitely taking Path and gonna be happy about that. All right. Not sure if we're playing any of these cards. I guess we could just play Azorius Signet. That'd be fine. It's probably better than Lotus Cobra, just because it's colorless. It's easier to cast. Fixes our mana. Yeah, this fixes our mana, but we also need a green source to cast it. I mean, maybe I can take Lotus Cobra, just commit to 5 color, but I can still do that with Azorius Signet, I think. Gonna just take another land here. Yeah, we might want Wall of Blossoms, but the land is more important. We want to be able to cast our spells. Fire Ice versus Vantage. I'm going to take Vantage. We need all the fixing we can get in this deck. Wield the Stomping Ground. I'll slam that. Perfect. And the Lingering Souls came around. Wow. Is everyone just trying to like go off the deep end and combo? It's fine with me. Yeah, I'll slam this vent over like Day of Judgment for sure. Probably not playing any of these cards. I guess could play Char. The Mirror Angel's actually not bad in our deck. Probably worse than like Hero right now. Alright, so no crazy Mox or Soul Ring or Black Lotus here. But there is a Shelldock Isle. It's better in some other decks, but I think it's just so powerful. Also, I've just been incredibly impressed with this card. Like, every time I play it, it just overperforms. It's just so good on when you suspend it, and you can hardcast it. It just does it all. Even though it doesn't seem that insane, it's just like, again, overperforming. But I'm still going to take this Shelldock here. Oh wow, Stoneforge. Karakas. There's Sneak Attack. We haven't seen like a lot of any fatties really though, so if we had taken that Show and Tell earlier and then taken this, our deck might not exactly be coming together. This pick, however, is, I guess, between Karakas, Stoneforge. I guess you could make an Arbor Image is pretty powerful as well. We've been passing some equipments. There is also Dig Through Time. We don't have that many creatures. We are kind of more controlling. So I guess my pick is between Karakas and Dig. I'm going to not take the Stoneforge. I think I'm going to take Dig Through Time. Can we cast Cryptic? Probably not, is the answer to that. But we can play Colonnade, which is another really good pickup threat. It's a mana fixing land. I'm going to slam that. This deck's looking interesting. I love Glenelendra. I'm going to take it over Treasure Cruise, over Wake. Definitely want this Glenelendra. We don't even have any green cards yet. But there's a potential we just still even want to play these green lands, because then these get us like blue sources. So we still might want to play those green lands. And we always could play just like something like this. Do we have a green-white land yet? If not, I'm going to just take the Savannah. Because, there's an Ancient Grudge as well. Maybe I just take Grudge here. Grudge is so good in this format. And it's so good in this type of deck. I'm going to take the Grudge over the Savannah. Wow. Fetch lands, Creeping Tar Pit. Jeez. I think I'm going to take Tar Pit. I just love having tons of man lands in this type of deck. Okay. I mean, we don't have that many creatures, but his mom's still good. Probably not that great. Huntmaster is good in this deck, though. I'm going to take Huntmaster. Play that. Ooh. I don't think Kaya is that good in limited at all, because the -1, there's not that many 1-mana permanents, so you can't use it that much. And then the +1, like, you're gaining some life and exile and graveyard. It's like slowly, it's not that great. For our deck, we could take Edric, Sower, or Wasteland. I'm honestly leaning towards Wasteland, just as like I can play it as like an extra land, as like almost a spell. Seems pretty good. Here we have Quagmire versus Blackcleave, Deranged, or Dismember. Just gonna take another man land and fix our mana even more. Karakas, Raging Ravine, and Stoneforge. Didn't even really consider the Raging Ravine before, but I'm gonna take Karakas. This can like single-handedly win some matchups. We might not even need to play any basics. Our mana's gonna be so good. Condemn. I don't think we really want Condemn. I don't think we can cast this, but we can always take another land. Pernicious Deed actually seems like great in this deck. Ooh, Wake actually seems pretty cool as well. And I'm gonna try Wake. That seems more fun. Deed. Oh wow, and we got Savannah as well. Deed was probably the right pick there, but Wake just seems like too sweet. I'm gonna just take it. Okay, we're definitely not playing this Magus. Get this Magus out of here. Get this Revel Arc out of here. I don't even think I want Azorius Signet, and I probably don't want Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Sort by color. So our green cards are really only Wake, Huntmaster, and Flashback of Grudge, but that's fine. And then our main colors are like white, blue. White, blue, black, and then we're red. White, blue, black, and then we're red, and green is our least played color. So let's just check green sources first. How many green sources do we have? Plenty. We definitely don't need to play a forest. We already have 19 lands in the deck right now, so we might need to play a couple more cards, like play this Char or this Necrotal or something of the like. But we definitely don't need to play a green source. Let's check blue. So we have 8 blue sources. Yeah, that's fine. Let's check white. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically just making piles and I'm counting how many colored sources of each color that we have, just to make sure that I don't like mess up and like we only have like 2 white sources in the deck. So we have tons of white sources. We had 8 blue sources and we have like 12 white sources. So we don't need to play a plains either. Let's check black. I think black's going to be fine as well. Windswept Heath gets Godless Shrine. Wooded Foothills even gets Blood Crypt. That doesn't get anything. 7 black sources. I think we just don't play any basics and play 19 lands. think we're fine. How many red sources? Plenty. So I think we play Char. I guess we could play. Can we play Revelark? It gets Glenelendra, Huntmaster, I guess Spellqueller. That's not very good. I don't really want to play Azorius Signet at all. I'm gonna play this Ravages just as like a gotcha type effect. I guess it works with Wake, and we have so many lands. Oh, I could play a Myria Angel. That's fine. And another 4. I don't want to do that. Ugh. 19 lands, Azorius Signet. That's so many lands. But we also have so many 4s and Ravages. This Wasteland doesn't really cast our spells that well. It's just a Wasteland. Just like with what else we have, I don't think there's anything else we really want. We can't play Magus. I don't think this deck wants Wheel of Fortune at all. Like, we're pretty clunky, so like by wheeling and drawing them 7, we don't have any combos with this. It just like doesn't really work. Could play Necrotal, but it's black, black, and white, white. So much easier to cast. Yeah, I'm gonna run it like this, and I'll see you in round 1. Hey everyone, welcome to round 1. We're against Cornundum, and we'd like to play first. We'll snap keep this hand. Just lead on Tarpit. Then we'll T2 play Azorius Signet, and then we'll probably play tap land, leave up Spellqueller. I'll just play Trop, Azorius Signet. Definitely leaving up Spellqueller over slamming Glenelendra with nothing up. Just gonna play these. Let's see, Misty and Windswept. Let's see. Savannah, Plateau. I think we have plenty of lands to get. I think I'm just gonna play a tap land, pass the turn, and just pretty much Spellqueller anything I can. Then next turn I can Glenelendra with Blow Up. Okay, this is fine. I'm just gonna leave up Spellqueller again. Perfect. So I'll Spellqueller that. Playing around a Daze potentially. Looks like we're up against Blue-White Control. This Terminate might not be that good, but that's fine. So I'll just get a Savannah here, I think. And then leave up double Glenelendra. Hopefully that's good enough to win. Can start attacking with Colonnade as well. Play this, or Creeping Tarpit as well, and play this Colonnade. Journey. Alright, well, we just have to counter that. Because if he just journeys the Glenelendra, that's worse for us. And if he journeys his Spellqueller, he just gets Elspeth back. I guess we could then counter the Elspeth, but this is fine this way. Path, that's fine draw. Alright, I'm just going to activate Tarpit, hit with all. I guess I shouldn't have tapped. No, I had to tap Grotto Shrine. Play Colonnade. because I had to use the black to activate Tar Pit. And pass with Gwenolendra up. There was no way we could leave up Path or Terminate on this turn without playing a fetch. There's a Hallowed Fountain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can swing with Colonnade now and still leave up Gwenolendra. Might want to just shock in this Hallowed Fountain. Let's see, undo. If I shock this in and use it, and then leave up Creeping Tar Pit, Stomping Ground, is that worth? No. I'm just gonna activate Colonnade. Swing with, okay. He's got a response. What is this, like a Gear Hulk? Dig Through Time? Yeah, I'm just gonna counter that. And then hit for 6. We still have Path up because Colonnade. And then play this tapped. And now soon we can have 2 man lands attacking. So it may not look like it, but we still have a lot of pressure. These man lands are just so good. Faith's Fetters on the Colonnade. Alright, there's nothing I can do about that. So I can still add mana with it. Karakas, okay. I guess I'll play that. Then go blue, black, activate Tar Pit. And we still have him dead next turn, assuming he doesn't have anything. The Legend doesn't do it now either because of Karakas. Let's see what he's got. A Jace. So he can bounce Spellcaller, but then we could just flash it in. So that doesn't work. He's going to Brainstorm and then concede maybe? Blue Control is a really good deck, and his deck looks fine. Like he's just played Journey, Dig, Jace. He's not conceding. I'm just going to attack him with both. And we have a Char as well. Still just going to attack him with both. And I can always Char him. Because he has to respond to this. Might as well make him tap out. Condemn the Tar Pit. Can just let that resolve, I suppose, but I'll just Char him now. Doesn't really matter. I don't think when I do it. And the remand. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if this Misty can get. I think it can. Can it? Get a red source? No. There's no more fetchable lands for it. Okay, so he's not dead. He has a Jace on the board still. It didn't really matter if we like waited on that Char. He knows we still have it, so he has to have another counterspell and deal with this Spellcaller. Brainstorms with Jace. That was bad. I should have checked more carefully on this Misty, but ultimately I doubt it'll matter in the game. Like, if he gets this Elspeth back right now, I don't think it's doing that much. It's unfortunate that we can't even like recast Spellcaller. Okay, he just concedes. Well, we can't really sideboard. I guess we could bring in like Wheel of Fortune or Necrotol, but I don't think we want any of those things. So I'll see you in game 2. All right, we're back for game 2. Gonna keep this hand. We have a turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Signet. Seems pretty good in this matchup. Pay 2, yes. Thoughtseize. Whoa, just Planeswalkers. So let's see. He has 4 lands. He has this Council's Judgment he can play. But I don't care that much about Council's Judgment, I don't think. Just going to take Elspeth. Play Azorius Signet. If he wants a Council's Judgment, the Signet, that's fine. Okay. Inferno Titan's cool. So we played Plains. Probably play another Plains here. Council's Judgment. I guess he is going to kill the Signet. That's fine. I don't want to vamp for anything, I don't think. Okay, Stomping Ground. I'll just play that tapped. And then we could get a white source with this Misty, like a Savannah or whatever else we can get. And then play this hero into Ravages, hopefully. Factor Fiction main phase, that resolves. Okay, that's pretty good. So we know his hand is Gideon blank blank. So we could do 3 lands versus Teferi and Gideon. Otherwise, if we do like, the problem is if we do like Teferi land, I think he just takes that. I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure if that's right. He might have lands in hand, which, yeah, he just took the spells. Do I want to vamp for anything here? The problem is, like, if I vamp for like Bedevil or Glenelendra, it's not that great. Like, I could vamp for Huntmaster, but I'm also just slamming this hero here. I guess if he has a land for Teferi, that's bad. What if I go vamp for a land and then go Ravages? Then this is his hand. And if he has a land or 2 in hand, he can't really do anything for a while, but neither can we. And we'll only have 1 land back. I don't think I like playing that type of game. I'm just not going to vamp. Wasteland. Okay. Well, I'm just going to slam hero. Just get Savannah. If he has a land for Teferi, he has to go Teferi minus on the hero at least. And then we can, like, deal with it. Okay, he does. So he's just going to tuck it. Okay. Do I want to vamp at all? Gideon's going to be tough to beat. I don't think so. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to play that. This could work out for us. Next turn I'll have 10, maybe 11 mana. So next turn, I think I can go Inferno Titan into Ravages. even if he plays like a Gideon, that doesn't do it, I don't think. Because then we just go Inferno Titan, kill Teferi. I mean, our opponent's deck looks pretty cool. That's a deck I love to play as well. O-Ring the Wake. Oh, that's horrible for us. Let's see. We have the Grudge, but we don't have a way to deal with the O-Ring. And he also has a Gideon. Brutal. So I can vamp for Huntmaster. That doesn't seem too appealing. Also, am I just drawing hero this turn, or no? I think I fetched after. Let's see. We know he has a Gideon Jura in hand as well. I think I'm just gonna go to my draw. Alright, well, I guess I'll just play that. Yeah, I mean, if we ravaged when we had four lands, I don't think that would have been that good. So he pluses Gideon, tax for 4. He's drawing a card. Now I think on his end step I do need to vamp here. And I probably need to get a red source for this Inferno Titan. Kill Teferi. Let's just vamp in responses. Good match here. So I can get Plateau, Blood Crypt. Is there anything else I can do? Getting Char I don't think is good. Yep. Let's get Plateau. Go to our turn and then just try to slam Inferno Titan. If he has a counterspell, we're just dead. I'll just concede if he has a counterspell. Alright. Hey everyone, welcome back to Game 3 against Blue White Control. We would definitely like to play first. And we will snap keep this hand. We're missing some colored sources, but let's see. Do I lead on Tar Pit or do I lead on Concealed Courtyard Thoughtseize? I think I want to wait a turn or two on the Thoughtseize. I'll just lead on Tar Pit. See what type of lands we draw. Shelldock. Okay, that's pretty good. We do have a Wasteland. Might even just play Azorius Signet here. Just wait on the Thoughtseize is going to be good later. Just going to play Azorius Signet. Try to get out ahead. Because if we let on Concealed Courtyard Thoughtseize, then turn 2 would be nothing. Alright, he has an Azorius Signet as well. So now we lead on Thoughtseize. And then we can either play Souls or leave up Spell Queller, depending on what he has. Venser, Disallow, Condemn. Alright, don't care about Condemn at all. Don't really care about Disallow either. I'm just going to take Venser. Then I'm going to play Souls. And then if we draw land, We can flashback souls, leave up spell queller, and spell queller the disallow, which is perfect. So he's just leaving up disallow, perfect. Okay, we'll just attack. If he wants to condemn a spirit, that's fine. And then we're gonna flashback souls. And then here's the disallow. And I think I'll just queller that. Put the pressure on. And I think I will not attack with queller into condemn. He has one blank, and he's going to draw another blank here. We also have this tar pit, so we have a lot of pressure going. See if he has like a Gideon or something, or Teferi. Nothing. Okay. You know, I'm not that scared of Wrath. I'm just gonna attack with all the spirits and play a Huntmaster. I guess I could attack with Spellclaw too. If he wants to condemn that, then he just can't use this disallow anyway. Yeah, let's just attack with all. Yes. I guess I have to tap both of these to play Huntmaster. So I'd rather leave up Karakas. So now we just have to hope he does not have a Wrath. He plays Plains. Oh god. 5 mana. 6 mana. Elspeth. Okay, it's pretty good. Just create some blockers. We also do have this tar pit though. Wow, Vamp is actually great in this situation. So we're coming in for 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I just attack him with everything except Huntmaster. Because then he'll just double block Huntmaster. Wait, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, he can't. Oh yeah, he can double block Huntmaster and block Wolf and go to 1. No, then he goes to 6, 7, 8, 9. Then he goes to 2. But if I just attack with a Wolf, he still goes to 2. Activate Tar Pit. I guess I could just also kill Elspeth and then probably have him dead next turn. Because this is guaranteed kill Elspeth. And then all these attack him. I like this better. Just seems a lot safer just to get Elspeth down while he's tapped out. If he wants to trade 2 guys for the Wolf, he can. Sure. And then his board, no spells were cast, so we flip Huntmaster. So could we have killed him? If we attacked all at him, we hit for 6. He blocks these 2, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so we could have killed him, so hopefully we don't get punished. We can also just vamp on upkeep for Char. And char him if we want. If he does something crazy here. Faith's fetters that. Okay, that's not going to do it. I don't think I'm going to... Let's see. I guess I will vamp on upkeep for Char, because if he has some way to deal with all... He has a Condemn for this Ravager. We want to be able to kill him. So, misplayed pretty hard there. Had the win. Just forgot about the Ravager flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah, just get Char. Then draw. Then go to attacks. Attack with all creatures. Sure. Just make him condemn this. Sure. And then Char his face right now. Okay, and looks like he disconnected out of frustration. So good game. Looks like we got this round, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey everyone, welcome back to round 2. We're here in this vintage cube draft. We're against Dizzy Turtle, and we would definitely like to play first. We have this sweet 5-color deck. This hand's honestly not that great, but we do have 19 lands in the deck. If we draw a blue source, we can just time walk, like maybe into Huntmaster. We also need a red source for that. But if we draw a blue source, we can also Spell Queller, which is pretty good. I'm going to keep. This hand's a little sketchy, but we at least have 3 lands. So I'll try it. We also have Karakas, so hopefully he like plays a random legend. Oh, library, oh god. Bedevil, not a very good draw. I don't think there's any real reason to play the Karakas right now. Hopefully we just draw a blue or a red source here, which we have a lot of in the deck. I mean, we could also just draw Wasteland, kill this library. We need to do that as well. So he's just going to go to discard here, and he's just going to keep librarying. Lucky Dog. Amiria Angel, not a good draw. So we've not drawn what we wanted yet. I think it's just like, also even if we draw land, we cannot just Ravages. Alright, so he has 3 power. We need to draw a land for sure here. Land. Okay, nice. So with Wooded Foothills, let's see, I have a picture of the list here. Let's see, so with Wooded Foothills we can get Trop, we can get Stomping Ground, so I guess we just get Stomping Ground. Yeah, so we go Wooded Foothills. Oh wait, oh no, because we have green, so we need red and blue, but we can't get that. So we can only get one or the other. So if we get red, we can go Huntmaster. If we get blue, we can go Time Walk and Spell Queller. The problem is, if we get blue, we probably shouldn't have done it right now. But I feel like Levy up... I could also just get Trop and then play Amiria Angel. I think that's what I'm going to do, because then if I time walk after that, I can actually get something going, and we'll just wait on this Huntmaster for now. Getting the Trop just unlocks both of these cards, and if we're likely to draw more lands, and if you can't kill this, then we can just run away with the game with time walk after that. Time walk and then leave up Spell Queller. And we are likely to draw lands here. Thran Dynamo. Okay, that's pretty scary. Choosing to not library. Interesting. Wow, he could have attacked for 1 as well. Land? Okay, nice. And it's a land we can cast Huntmaster with. So we can't cast Bedevil. It's pretty hard to cast in this deck. We could I mean, I know he has this Dynamo here, but it'd be pretty interesting to cast Ravages and then play Stomping Ground. I don't think I'm going to do that. It's just scary with this Dynamo. He's going to play like an Ugin or something, but if we just Ravages, then he still has going to have 4 mana. I don't like that at all. So I think I'm just going to go tap land, Time Walk, attack with a Myria Angel. I think that's better than playing Huntmaster. Because if we also draw a Black Source, then we can just like bedevil this Thran Dynamo if we want. I'm gonna just Time Walk, take an extra turn, tap land, yes, attack for 3. And then next turn we're attacking for 4. Thoughtseize. All right, that's a good draw. Now we can go Thoughtseize plus Huntmaster. So we can also choose to leave up Queller depending on what his hand looks like. Okay, so he did have Ugin. Okay, so he's also like Reanimator. Bloodstained Mire. So he definitely can't cast this Iona. So he could just cast Ready, which I'm fine with. He could cast Lodestone Golem, but we're just slamming Ugin out of his hand, and then playing Huntmaster because I mean we could leave up Spellqueller, just counter either of these 4 drops, and then play Huntmaster. I guess that's better. Just the likelihood of him going draw card. Oh, he can't even library now. Wow, that Thoughtseize was so good. But yeah, now he is likely just going to go draw a card, play a 4-drop, and then we'll Spellqueller it, and then we have a lot of damage coming in the air. And we can also just play Huntmaster. Or probably even just Ravages. So here's a Lodestone Golem. We'll Queller that. And that should probably be enough. Bloodstained Mire. So now he's going to play Daretti, which is fine. Daretti's not really... he can loot with Daretti. Discarding Iona. If we draw a Black Source, we can bedevil it. We can also just attack it and kill it if we want. Sack an artifact. If you do, return an artifact from your graveyard to the battlefield. So he doesn't have an artifact in the graveyard to bring back yet. And we don't know any cards in his hand now, because he discarded the 2 last ones we knew about. Alright. He still doesn't want to attack. Wow. Hero of Bladehold, huh? I guess if we go... he has 3 cards in hand. But I think if we just go Ravages, kill Daretti, then he literally like has Thran Dynamo, 3 cards in hand. I like that. So I'm going to go attack Daretti. I mean, let's see. We could also just leave Daretti around because he can't like do anything with it right now. So next turn if he loots with it, he could loot into a 4-drop potentially to stop us. But 5, 6. If we hit for 6 in the air, and then he's dead next turn unless he like has a removal spell or a flyer. But then if he like kills Spellcaller, it is bad for us. Okay, I'm gonna kill Daretti. Attack him. Man, it's so tempting to play this Ravages here, because then we just put him down to Thran Dynamo, a Theomancer, 3 cards. He's at 11. I mean, he has so much mana right now. Like, alternatively, we were playing Hero or Huntmaster. That does seem pretty good, actually. Like, playing Hero, then we hit for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the air next turn. Plus, the Hero is attacking. So that's lethal on board as well. I'm just scared of like another, like a reanimate effect I guess he could still have that on Iona. Okay, I'm just going to play hero and pass. It's tempting to like play Ravages here because we're likely going to lock him out of the game. But this is probably good enough to win also. And I think this is fine. I think we had to kill Daretti because if he just goes like, okay, he concedes. If we loot with the ready, find like a reanimate or like some crazy thing, like we just give him like 2 more draws. But we beat a turn 1 library. That was a pretty sweet game. Let's go to sideboarding. We can't really sideboard, I don't think. We don't want Wheel of Fortune. We don't want Magus, or I don't think we want Necrotal either. I guess Iona's horrible against us. If he knew to name white, it would be good, but he just doesn't know what color to name, and we have all the colors. So I'm just going to run it back. All right. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep this. We have a Time Walk, and then we have into Queller. If we draw Black Source, we have this Thoughtseize, which seems exceptionally good in this matchup. So I'm going to try it. I'll lead on tap Talent Fountain just to save life. Next turn, play Vantage. Probably just going to play Time Walk, honestly, so I have essentially a turn 2 Spell Queller up. Ooh, Wasteland. That's a cool one. Still just going to play Vantage Time Walk here. Okay, he's F6'd, so he doesn't have a counterspell. And I'll hide this Wasteland. Ooh. It's tempting to play Vents here so we can Thoughtseize, but I'd rather just leave up Queller for his 3-drop. And then we can go Vents on T4, hopefully draw a green source for this Wake. This deck is pretty sweet. Mana Vault. I feel like I just Queller that. It's just a little too scary. We know he has Ugin in his deck. He probably has other big threats. Wow, and then respond with Entomb. So he wanted to resolve this Entomb, I feel like. Maybe he passed to main 2 to see if we were F6'd. Wow, Blightsteel Colossus. Who forgot about the claws? Nice, concedes. That's pretty funny. Okay, good games. I'll see you in the finals. Hey everyone, welcome back. We're in the finals. We're against Ia Laurel, and we won the die roll again. We'd like to play first, and we'll keep this hand. This Terminate not looking very good, but we do have a path. Just going to lead on Colonnade here. You can play Shelldock next turn, but this way we'll have path up. Ooh, are we against mono red or blue red or what? Play a Shelldock. Gwenolendra or Ashiok? Maybe we want Gwenolendra. Against Mountain? I'll take the Gwenolendra. Not sure about that one though. Ashiok might have been better there. Rixmati. Okay, we're not going to path that right now. We'll play Courtyard next turn, so a red source, we can unlock this Terminate. Pretty far away from casting this Inferno Titan though. Might as well play this, otherwise it'll come in tapped later. Playing Azoria Signet, and our mana's looking pretty sketchy at the moment. But we can also just draw other cards we can cast, or we can draw, hopefully, other mana sources. I'm just going to take 2 for a while off this. A Nykthos. So we have like a big red deck. Sulfuric Vortex. Wow. That's pretty brutal. I mean, now taking 2 off this Rixmati is not looking good. Should I path it now? I think I'm just going to path it on his next attack, because likely we're going to have an extra mana next turn anyway. Spellcaller, that's a good draw. Just going to play this tap to save life. Pass the turn. Plan on pathing this Rixmati. And we have Spellcaller up as well. So, problem is he's a red deck. Yeah, we're going to Queller, like, whatever this is. But then he's probably going to have a removal spell for this Queller. Hellrider? Let's see. I mean, we could just path the Hellrider, but I don't think we have the luxury of doing that right now. So I'm going to Queller the Hell Rider. And then, ooh, no, because we have 0 basics, I think. So it cannot path our own guy. But I will path this Rixmati here. Yeah, it's going to suck if he has like a 6-drop next turn. Oh, he can't attack. Duh, Spellcaller. I guess I could have done an alternate play of let Hellrider resolve, path it, then he attacks the Rixmati, and then eat it with Queller. I didn't think about that, obviously, but I think we're fine where we're at. We can start racing, path this, Ancient Grudge. That we can't, oh yeah, we can't cast it. Alright, so our mana's really hurting us here. Just not going to attack, actually. Save the path for another creature. Clock's ticking down on this game. Removal spell on Spellcaller. It's pretty bad for us if he has that. Yeah, we just can't cast this Inferno Titan, and this Grudge is looking like it's not doing anything. Incinerate. Yeah, it's brutal. Okay. So we, at his begin combat, we'll just have to path the Hell Rider, going down to 12 and then 10. Alright, you can cast that. Oh, we can also just, oh, Jit. Okay, well, hopefully we can draw a red source and Grudge that. So this is interesting, actually, because I think we can just let him go to attacks, and then we can activate. We could also activate. Oh, no, we can't, because we could go activate Colonnade. He can't attack right now. Yeah. Yeah, so and now we can just go end of turn. I don't even want to go path. Just going to wait. So we go down to 12, which isn't great. Okay, Plow is a really good draw. So just going to pass the turn. If he wants to attack into this Colonnade, might have to just let him. Like, is he going to go equip here? I'm not going to let him hit with Jit. He has this Nykthos as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7 mana. That's a lot for a red deck. Chandra. Okay. It's going to be rough here, because he can just deal us 2 with that. Add 2 mana. Okay. 7 mana. Jeez. This guy's going off. And we can't really cast our spells. What is this, like an Inferno Titan? And we're probably not winning this game. Gonna try, though. Thundermaw. Okay. Sure. And then he's gonna equip Jit onto Hellrider. Sure. So the thing is, we can't go path plus Plow. So I think what we do, we can't activate Colonnade and play path plus Plow. So we might just want to play path and Plow here. If we just go like path, Plow, take 2 down to 10, then we can attack Chandra down to 1. Or we can even just attack him. That's an interesting line. Not really close to activating the Shelldock. If we attack him down to 10, it's going to be rough. He doesn't gain life from this Plow. Let's see, because if I can't let him trigger Hellrider, that's for sure. So yeah, I just have to do this. Path the Hellrider. Or Plow, it doesn't matter which order I do this in. And then path this. Then we take 2 down to 10. Red source, we can cast Terminate or Grudge. We go down to 8. There's a Tar Pit. Interesting. 4, 5. I don't think Tar Pit really does anything. I mean, if we don't attack, he's just going to get to trigger Jit. He can't gain life, though. But he can use the -1/-1 counters. I guess he's going to be able to do that anyway. Brutal. Just not being able to cast these spells is really killing us. I mean, if we attack Chandra down to 1 and then kill Chandra next turn, is that like a winning line? I don't think so. Maybe we're going to 6 off Vortex. Brutal. Because we're just going to be taking 2 from the Chandra. All right, I mean, again, we're probably going to just lose this game. But I think I'm just going to attack him with Colonnade. And he only has 1 card in hand, so hopefully we somehow get there. So he goes down to 8. We essentially go down to 4. So we need to draw something next turn. Not sure what we could even draw. We're really far away from casting this Gwen Elendra too, which wouldn't even really matter. See if does he have like a burn spell or a hasty creature? And we'll just go to the next game. Koth? Yeah. Okay, that's enough. We just got a little stuck there on our mana. Let's see what we would have drawn for fun. Ravages, Hero. Okay, Wasteland. Wasteland's pretty bad. Again, I don't think we want Wheel, but maybe we do want Necrotal here. Don't think we want Shrine. Do we want Revelark and Necrotal? Maybe Ravages isn't good either. And oh no, we did see a Jit. Maybe he has 1 more target too. Bringing Necrotal and Revelark. Revelark's targets are like Huntmaster, Gwen Elendra, Necrotal, Queller. That's it. It's pretty bad. Could just bring in the Necrotal, cut the Ravages. Keeping the Wasteland just as another mana source. Let's go for game 2. Should I like to play first? Yes. Can't cut the Thoughtseize even though, yeah, it's bad in this matchup. We'll keep this hand. I guess it could be good to leave up Path, like if he has a Goblin Guide, but he mulliganed. I'd rather like turn 2 Thoughtseize plus leave up Path, because like likely we're not going to need to Path on turn 1 anyway. Wow, strip mine the Quag, that's bad for us. I mean, we can still just win this game by like a Myria Angel into Wake. So we just need to draw lands, which we have a whole lot of. Jackal Pup, okay, I won't path that right now. That just gives him more mana. We could also just take 2 off it, because then next turn we could potentially Myria Angel. Not sure if that's right, but it's better to wait on path when you can, because then we ramp him like into a 4-drop. Bomat Courier hit for 3. If he doesn't have a land, we could certainly be in this game. Land? Tap land. It's still okay. Shelldock. Hopefully like Inferno Titan. I guess Dig Through Time is better than Hero. If we like survive that long. So now I think we are gonna path this Jackal Pup, even though it gives him a land. We can't just take a Wasteland. God damn. It's rough, but I have to path this, I think. So we have to draw another land now to be able to play one of these 2 cards. Might even want to just play Gwen Elendra first. I feel like he's going to Wasteland. Probably just targeting Shelldock. He could play a 2-drop though. Okay, targeting our Trop. Just thinks that cuts us off the most colors. Another 1-drop. Firebolt us. Wow. Another tap land. Not ideal, but could be okay. If we draw like a fetch land next turn, be really good. We can definitely still win this game. Abbott, no land, please. Mountain, damn. pretty brutal for us. 2 mana, 2/1 prowess, draw a card. Okay. We did hit fetch land. So Wooded Foothills right now, what can we get? Okay, yeah. No idea why this happened. Let's see. Maybe we could Glen Elendra leave up activation, but I don't think that's really winning. I think we want to go just like Emeria Angel and then fetch land. Wooded. Yes. I guess I just fetch now. So we can get, I don't think, so if I go Blood Crypt down to 10, Thoughtseize down to 8, that doesn't seem great, honestly. I guess I want a green source, and I'd rather have another red source, so I guess it's Stomping Ground tapped. Just always yes and always yield. Okay. So if he has like a burn spell, he's probably going to aim it at our Emeria Angel here. Sulfuric Vortex. Would have been a good one to counter. 3/2. Unfortunately, so if we go Wake next turn, then we hit for 4/8. We have him on a 2-turn clock essentially. So if we take 3 down to 9, then we go down to 7. You know what? I'm gonna go for this. Gonna go for the race. If we draw a land, then we have a chump blocker as well, or even something that can trade. Wow, terminate. Interesting, interesting. So if I go Wake, he only needs like a 3 damage burn spell to kill us now. That's certainly not ideal. I could also play Glen Elendra this turn, or I can just play Terminate. I'm just gonna hope he doesn't have a 3 damage burn spell. Man, drawing a land there would have been sweet. I'm just going to go for the race here. Might be a bad play, but I think by like hanging back, we're just not winning that game. But this, if he doesn't have a burn spell, we actually potentially are winning that game because he's essentially dead next turn. Does he have a bolt? He'd have to bolt right now. And next turn we have a lot of mana because of Wake as well. Okay, does he have 4 damage of burn? Hopefully not. Hopefully we made the right call here by going for the race. What does he have? Fire Blast? Yeah. Okay, we're dead. Good games. It was a fun draft. We got a little stuck in the finals here, but good games, and I'll see you next time.